Hey y'all, welcome back for another video. If you're new, welcome. Hi, my name is Lou, and as you can see, the videos that I create, I'm a mother of two, so I create mommy videos. Well, not all of them, but the majority of them. I create work from home videos. I also do gig work videos, so if that's your type of video, and I also post jobs that are sent to me through my inboxes, and I send them to you guys. So if you like things like these, and if you can relate, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that bell, so you can get notifications when I post, and also that like button, because none of those buttons cost a penny, okay? They're absolutely free, I promise. All right, and don't forget to like, y'all. And for my old ride or dies, thank you so much for coming back. All right, as you can see the title of this video, that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's get to it, okay? All right, so y'all know I'm always bragging about roadside assistance, roadside assistance, roadside assistance, roadside assistance. So what? I'm sure you have something that you're passionate about and you always brag about. So what? Yes. Okay. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Guys, I don't know, like, if you're like me, some days I could be real talkative. And some days I'm just ready to just be there and just hurry up and get my work done so I can log off and just live my life. Okay, I have my days, and I'm sure you do too, where you're being extremely helpful, and some days you're just like, I don't want to be helpful today. I just want to handle whatever you're calling in about and get it done. That's it. I get it, because I be like that too, girl, so don't feel bad. But you just be having some of these customers that are very talkative, that they call to talk about other stuff besides their car. And even though they're calling in to talk about their car, they want to talk about other things. Like they've known you for a very long time. Like you've been homies with them for so long.
What?
Like, listen.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, I'm going to tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand something, okay? We are timed for the time that we're on the phone with customers. So we have a goal that we must meet when we're on the phone with these customers, which is called average handling time. Okay, so which means that you cannot be on the phone with these customers joining in their conversations like you've known them for years. No.
What do you mean by that?
You're not their homies and you're not their friends. You're a customer service representative, which means that you're assisting them for what they're calling in for, and you're getting them off your phone, okay? And I know you're like, how do you do that when you have one that is just so talkative that just won't allow you to put in a word in and just won't let you explain yourself or anything like that? It's easy. Well, it's easy for me. At times it is. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be getting the ones where it's even hard to put in anything, put in a word in, okay? The way I go about that is, I don't be disrespectful. Like let's just say the topic is about, oh, my son the other day, he went to go and fix this matter, but I'm not sure what happened. This is weird because I just got my car from the mechanic yesterday and it's going through this, and they keep talking about it over. And usually some people, when they are talking to you guys, they don't realize that they are repeating or they're saying the thing over and over again. So sometimes at that point, you want to keep quiet, because sometimes you have some customers that get it. And the ones that get it, they will hush and be like, well, anyways, all right, what happens next? And they'll let you finish with your closing. And you have some customers that just don't get it, where they keep blabbing and just going on. And you're just like on the phone like, oh my God, can you hush already? Now, with those customers, I'm going to tell you how to handle those, okay? Because those are the tricky ones. And you want to make sure that you don't come out rude neither. You want to sound very professional when you are about to let them know what the deal is, okay? You cannot tell these people that, okay, I have to get off the phone with you right now because my supervisor is going to get upset, or my average handling time is going to go skyrocket, and I'm set up on metrics and I have to meet it. If I don't meet it, then I can get in trouble. You cannot tell these people anything like that, because they're going to be like, huh? What do you mean by that? I'm calling you for your assistance and you're telling me that you're going to get in trouble because you're on the phone with me, because you're talking to me? We're not doing that. Don't ever tell them that. And don't ever tell these customers that you knew neither. Okay? They don't need to know that, because a lot of customers don't like newbies. They don't like people that's new, that don't know what they're doing, because they will hang up on you, or they will ask to speak to a supervisor. And guess what your supervisor's going to say? Why did you tell them that? And they could easily ding you for that, because they don't need to know that you're new. Okay? So the only thing you need to go about it this way is, and this has worked for me several times. So just say, yes, I understand, Mrs. Smith. I completely understand. I'll be frustrated too. But I just wanted to let you know that I was able to complete whatever you had to complete for them, right? And then you just let them know. We do want to thank you for contacting State Farm Roadside Assistance today. Just to let you know that your telephone number will be a reference number for this call, and you're all set. Okay? And then once they say that and they want to keep on talking, just say, I don't want to hold you up any longer, because what if the driver wants to get in contact with you? And, we just want to make sure that you have enough charge to deal with these drivers that will be contacting you. Drivers don't call nobody unless if they can't find a customer. And even though if they can't find the customer, y'all, they are not calling the customers like that. Who they calling? They calling us, because they're complaining that the customer is not where they say they are. Okay? So you have some drivers that will call the customer, that is willing to deal with the customer, versus us. But the majority of the drivers are calling us. And when I say us, I mean customer service representative, to let us know that, hey, the driver is not where they say they are. Can you either reach out to the driver and see, and can you either reach out to the customer to see where they're at, or you're just going to have to assist us with, changing the status to, you know what I'm saying? So you want to just say it like that. Just say, hey, as much as I want to stay on the phone with you, I just want to make sure that you have enough charge on your phone. So if the driver has to get in contact with you, you have enough charge to speak to him about where you're located. And I had one customer, when I told him, he said, you're very smart. You're good. He was like, oh my gosh, you're so good. He started off yelling at me because he went through 3 agents that messed him up so bad on the call that when he got to me, the 4th agent, he didn't want to deal with me, but I was able to tame him down. But at that point, I was just getting to a loose string with this man, to a point where I was just like, I'm not dealing with this man no more. But I did reach out to Chat, and I explained to Chat, he's looking for a supervisor. Because at that point, I didn't want to deal with him, because he's one of the customers that wouldn't let you put a word in, no matter what you said to him. And I was just getting extremely frustrated at this point. I'm like, is this man going to let me speak? Or is he just going to run his mouth and just think that whatever he say is right? So you want to avoid small talk, guys. Avoid falling into the customer's trap. That's what I call it. Because it's a trap. It's a trap, guys. It could be one of those calls where it could just be one of those innocent calls where you agree to what the customer is saying. It could just be any simple call that you and the customer have in common or had in common. And you just put your 2 cents in, and it just blows up to a full-blown conversation, y'all, that you did not realize that it was going to happen. And then, boom, you're stuck. Like Chuck. You started it, not the customer, you. So how you de-escalate all of that, I don't know. Because I don't get that far with a customer. I don't get that far, because at a certain point, I'm just like, hold up, 11 minutes already? I got to get this person off my phone. I got to get this person off my phone because this is going way too far, you know? And sometimes you have already completed what you need to complete it for the customer and you're still on the phone with the customer because what? Too much talking. It's too much. And it's just not even with it's just not even with roadside assistance. This can happen with any customer service work that you're doing. Any customer service that has like a matrix part of the average handling time that is part of your matrix where you have to be on the phone with the person at a certain limit in order to not be dinged for being on the phone that long with the customer. You want to tame it. You want to get it together, y'all. You want to cut it down short. And there's a lot of ways of going about it. I'm just telling you how I go about it. This is what I experience, and this is what I find to help work for me. Now, if you don't work for customer service, if you don't work for roadside assistance, there's no way you can tell them that, we just want to make sure that you have enough juice on your phone so when the driver is calling you, your phone don't die. You got to find another way of letting the customer know that, hey, this call is going way too far and way too long. We got to hang up. You got to figure it out, y'all. You got to figure it out. But this is the way I go about figuring out on my own so it won't come out in a disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying? Because these customers, they feel like because they pay a certain amount on car insurance that we need to provide them a certain type of roadside assistance, like a certain type of customer service roadside assistance, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example. So when the customers call in, they think we're all of the above. They don't think that they're just calling roadside assistance. They think that we're customer service too. And I just be like, I am just one department. And that one department is roadside assistance. Because they all want to get on talking about their policy. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to see that. I'm limited to certain information. If you want to know more, you have to contact the customer service. Oh yeah, they want to talk about that. But me, your girl, that always go out of her way to assist. I always, hang on guys, all right. So thirsty. I always go out my way to see if they will be covered. And there's ways of going about that. You know what I'm saying? Versus them going to a customer service, waiting on hold just to get them verified to see if they are covered or not. So there's ways of going about that. You just enter their information as if they were setting up roadside assistance, and they'll let you know if they are covered or not. But yeah, I usually do that for them. Yeah, you're probably saying, Lushin, but that's running up your... it doesn't take that long because I'm asking them the questions like really fast. Like I'm going at their speed because the majority of the time when the customers are calling, they're anxious. So they want you to enter the information as fast as they're talking to you. So if you're moving at a slow pace and they're calling you like they're anxious and excited, and you have to move at their pace, y'all. I don't know for you, but for me, if you're not moving at my pace, I'm upset with you already because I'm like, why is she moving so slow? Like, don't she understand that I'm in a crisis here, that I need her to be meeting me halfway on this? So that's why I do that. That's why I do that. Like if they don't have, let's just say I ask for their policy number, they don't have that, then I ask for extra information that they may have that the system is allowing me to ask. And then the information that they do provide me usually lets me know if they're covered or not. But if it don't, then I just tell them, hey, you got to go to customer service because I'm not able to verify if you have roadside assistance or not. Because they like to be like, so what am I covered for? Aren't I covered for 100 miles? Shit, I don't know. That's customer service. Hit up customer service. They should tell you, like, how you not know what you don't have and what you do have. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. When you have a policy, you need to know exactly what's on there. Are you just doing roads? Are you just setting up a policy just to be covered, just so you can cover your ass on the road? If you're doing that, I don't know. You probably got it like that. Probably, right? For the people that is doing it like that, that don't know what they have as part of their policy, I think you got it like that. Because, baby, when I set up my policy, I need to know what's on there and what's not on there and what needs to be on there. So I'm asking questions. And I'm getting the answers that I need. Because it's very important. It's very important that you have roadside assistance. It's part of your policy. A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, I have a policy. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean you have roadside assistance as probably part of your policy. You may have a policy. So they get confused. And this is where the whole conversation just like gets confusing to the customer. And this is where it starts building your average handling time. When you enter the information that they give you and it's not popping up for us as if they have roadside assistance, then they start tripping saying, I just paid you the other day. Okay, so that has nothing to do with you having roadside assistance. Why can't we not just say that? That's not disrespectful. Well, sort of, kind of. I'm just saying, dang, like, if they come at us talking like that, so why can't we, like, skirt? That doesn't mean that you have roadside assistance. You're looking at your policy right now. Does anything on that paper say roadside assistance? Please. And I always get them that way because when I place them on hold and I go and verify with whatever company that they with, they never have it. They never have it. Because I go back on the phone and I'll be like, they just mentioned to me that you don't have it. Well, I thought I did. Okay, well, all right, bye. And they hang up because they're embarrassed. Like, why are you embarrassed? Next time you just need to know what's on your policy. Okay? Go contact AAA. Man, these customers, that's another video, y'all, about AAA. These customers don't like AAA. Oh, my God. Me, I ain't never dealt with AAA. I never had to. Thank God. Knock on wood. And I hope I never have to deal with them because I don't hear nothing good about AAA. Okay? And that's why these customers, they be calling us because we're nationwide and we have more providers than I heard than AAA. So AAA, you need to get it together because as much money as these people are paying you and you are leaving them out there stranded, you need a pow-pow. You need to be put in time out. But anyway. But yeah, guys, avoid these small conversations, y'all. If it ain't paying you, do not proceed with it. It's not even, I get it. Sometimes you get attacked. Y'all, it's happened to me several times where I got hooked. I ain't gonna lie, I was trapped, okay? I fell for it and then boom. My average handling time just went skyrocket, you know? So, and I did it for a whole week straight, noticing that. Like when you do it on one call, it's not gonna mess you up at all. One call, that's all? Nah, no way. But if you constantly doing it like every other day when you're on the phone with the customer, you will see your AHT drop. Okay, so that's one of the things that you want to avoid. Okay, avoid them small talks. You know, just let them know, hey, you know, I would love to continue this conversation, but we are finished here. I'm saying this because I want to make sure that the driver, if he needs to reach you, if he needs to get in contact with you in any way, that you have enough charge on your phone to be able to answer his call. Okay, so you will be receiving a text message shortly with the driver's name. You know, just make it sound really professional. Let them know that you care. have that that soft tone in your voice to where you are a concerned sister, brother, aunt, cousin, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, you know, because when you do that, they're like, oh, dang, you know, she's right about that, you know. So maybe I do need to let her go so I can go ahead and keep the charge that's on my phone. Because remember, you are these people brain. Because these people are full of anxiety right now. They need our help. Excuse me. They are not thinking right. They're not thinking straight. They need their thinking caps on, but it's off when it needs to be on. So who are their thinking caps? We are. So we have to guide them in the right direction. Even if we're given a hard time, it's because they're in a messed up situation, y'all. They need our help. So at this point, you know, let them vent, but you don't let them vent for a whole hour. Yeah, guys, don't let them vent for that long, okay? So try to like wrap it up as quick as possible, because you don't want it to be like over like hours, because you can talk to the person and not realize how long you're talking to the person, because the conversation is so good that you don't want to stop the conversation, because you and the customer are so excited to like, you know, put your point across and not realizing, hey, I'm at work. I need to get it together. I need to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So avoid all of that, sis and bro, and that's how you can avoid, you know, make like causing your handling average time to be so high. Okay. And also, so you can save that time where you have a difficult call where, you know, it's worth it. You get what I'm saying? Versus you being dinged because you're talking to a customer at a long period of time, you know. So let's just like wrap it up. So I gave you some pointers on how you can wrap it up with a customer if you're in roadside assistance, okay? Or sometimes the hardest part, if you're not doing roadside assistance, that's the hardest part on how to get a customer off your phone. I'm gonna leave it to y'all. The ones that's not doing customer service, y'all gonna figure it out, because it's just a way of, you know, you finessing the way that you handle customer service and how you deal with it your way, you know. So guys, I'm just gonna end it here because my battery died earlier. Not my battery, but my storage or whatever just wouldn't let me be great. So I'm just gonna let y'all know, don't forget to check out my Amazon storefront. Okay, I got you covered when it comes to the equipment's work from home. Check out the plant stuff that I have there as well. I am still working on that Amazon storefront, by the way. Check out the glasses that I be wearing when I be working, guys. And also, I have a plant channel. Go check it out. Go subscribe. Just because you don't like plants, you never know. You might like them. And also, I have a Patreon. Still working on it. Still under construction, but it's coming along. And what's another thing? And if you're interested in signing up with The Rise, send me an email. My email is in the description box down below so I can send you my referral code. All right, so you can be on your way to great success. Guys, thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. You guys mean so much to me, and thank you. Thank you for making us grow and being a great community where we make money, we get money, and we focus on the things that really matters. Okay? It's not just money. All right, y'all. Take care and high five from a distance. Bye.